You're all alone. The world you once knew is gone, replaced by endless hordes of the undead. This isn't just a game anymore. This is survival. And today, we're going to figure out exactly how to survive a zombie apocalypse in Minecraft. Can you make it through the first night? Let's find out. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new challenge. The world has been overrun. Every mob has been replaced by a variant of the zombie, each with its own terrifying abilities. The sun is setting, and we have nothing. No tools, no shelter, no hope. Our mission is simple: survive. The first step in any survival situation is to assess your surroundings and gather basic resources. Wood is life. Without it, we can't make a crafting table, we can't make tools, and we certainly can't build a shelter. I'm spotting a small cluster of oak trees just ahead. It's a risk, with groaning sounds already echoing in the distance, but it's one we have to take. Punching a tree has never felt so urgent. The familiar thud of my fist against the bark is a small comfort in this terrifying new reality. With a handful of logs, the next priority is a crafting table. This is the cornerstone of all our future efforts. I'll quickly convert these logs into planks and craft our first, most essential block. Placing it down feels like a small victory, a tiny beacon of civilization in a world gone mad. Now, for tools, a wooden pickaxe is a must. We need to get underground, away from the surface. Stone is far more durable than wood, and we'll need a furnace to cook food and smelt ores. Time is slipping away. The sky is already turning a bruised shade of orange and purple. The groans are getting closer, more numerous. I need to find a suitable place to dig in for the night. A sheer cliff face or the side of a hill is ideal. It's easier to defend a single entrance than an open field. I've found a small rock face that looks promising. With my wooden pickaxe, I'll start carving out a temporary home. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be secure. The sound of my pickaxe hitting stone is deafeningly loud in the growing silence of the evening. Every strike echoes, and I couldn't help but feel like I'm broadcasting my location to every zombie within a mile radius. I've gathered enough cobblestone to upgrade my tools: a stone axe, a stone pickaxe, and most importantly, a stone sword. A flimsy wooden sword wouldn't do much against a horde. I also need to craft a furnace. Food is going to become a major issue, and right now, all I have is the flesh of the fallen zombies. It's a grim prospect, but starvation is a worse one. I'll need to cook it to avoid the hunger effect. The entrance to my little hobbit hole needs a door. A simple wooden door will do for now. It's not much, but it's a barrier. It's a symbol that says, "This space is mine." As I place the door, the first of the night's horrors appears. A standard zombie, shambling towards me, its arms outstretched. My heart pounds in my chest, but I raise my new stone sword. The fight is clumsy and desperate. I strafe around it, landing a few solid hits. It goes down, dissolving into a puff of smoke and leaving behind a piece of rotten flesh. The first of many. I quickly seal the entrance, plunging my tiny cavern into darkness. I'll need torches. I didn't find any coal on the surface, which means I'll have to make charcoal. I place some logs in the furnace with a plank as fuel. The glow of the furnace is the only light I have, casting long, dancing shadows on the stone walls. It's a lonely, eerie light, but it's better than the alternative. The night is long and filled with the sounds of the undead. Groans, bangs on my door, the scraping of claws against stone. It's a constant, terrifying symphony that reminds me I'm a prisoner in my own home. Sleep is impossible. Instead, I use the time to expand my shelter. I dig deeper, creating a small network of tunnels. My goal is to find essential resources like coal and iron with my stone pickaxe. I carve out a main chamber and a few branching corridors. This is no longer just a hole in the wall, it's becoming a base, a subterranean sanctuary. The rhythmic chip-chip of my pickaxe is my only companion. After what feels like hours of digging, I finally hit a vein of coal. It's like striking gold. Torches, light, safety. I craft as many as I can and begin to illuminate my new home. pushing back the oppressive darkness. The warm, flickering light of the torches makes the place feel 100 times safer. With the immediate threat of darkness dealt with, my focus shifts to long-term survival. Food is a pressing concern. Relying on rotten flesh is not a sustainable or healthy strategy. I need a renewable food source. That means farming. But farming requires seeds, and seeds come from grass. I'll have to venture out during the day to gather them. It's a risk, but a necessary one. I'll also need a secure area to plant them. I decide to expand my underground base further, creating a dedicated farming room. I'll need to bring dirt down here, create a water source, and make sure the area is well lit with torches to allow the crops to grow. This will be a major project. My other priority is iron. Iron means better tools, better weapons, and most importantly, armor. A full set of iron armor could be the difference between life and death when facing a horde. I managed to craft a few buckets after finding a small iron vein during my morning dig. The trip to the lake is tense. I encounter several zombies lurking in the shade of trees, survivors of the morning sun. I have to be smart, avoiding fights where I can and dealing with them quickly when I can't. Filling the buckets and heading back is even more stressful. I'm slow and vulnerable. But I make it back, my heart pounding. I create an infinite water source in my newly dug out farm room, a simple 2x2 square of water. Now, I can till the dirt with a hoe and plant my seeds. It will take time for them to grow, but it's a crucial step towards self-sufficiency. I spend the rest of the daylight hours fortifying my base entrance, adding a small wall and some basic traps to slow down any zombies that might come knocking. As the second night approaches, I feel more prepared, but no less afraid. My underground base is now a small but functional home. I have a bed, a farm, a small storage system, and a mine. The sound of the zombies outside is still terrifying, but it's muffled by layers of stone. I can sleep now, a luxury I couldn't afford on the first night. Waking up to a new day feels like a resurrection. My crops have started to sprout. It's a small sign of progress, a symbol of hope in this desolate world. My next goal is to find diamonds. Diamonds will allow me to craft the best tools and armor, giving me a fighting chance against even the most formidable zombie variants. The deep slate layers are where I need to go. The descent into the darkness is a new kind of challenge, filled with deep, dark caverns and the unknown dangers that lurk within. But with every block I mine, with every torch I place, I'm not just surviving. I'm reclaiming this world, one block at a time. The apocalypse is here, but so am I, and I'm not going down without a fight.